Welcome back to our daily pulse on money and power in sports, where dollars collide with dynasties and campus legends, cash and digital chips.
Today we're unpacking Major League Baseball's salary cap chatter and how a looming 2026 labor deadline could rewire the league's entire economic engine.
Then we pivot to college athletes and updated NIL valuations for 2025 to 26, where market-savvy rivals on-field performance for shaping career trajectories and brand leverage.
Two arenas, one theme, how rules about money shape competitive balance, bargaining power, and fan trust from bleachers to booster boards. MLB's collective bargaining agreement expires after 2026, and executives are reportedly modeling new structures, including a salary cap concept alongside spending floors and revised tax thresholds.
Unlike the NFL or NBA, MLB currently relies on a luxury tax, not a hard cap. Changing that would demand massive concessions from the players' union.
The stakes are high, owners want predictability and parity, players want market freedom and rising shares of growing revenues without hard caps throttling top salaries.
Let's map the terrain. A cap could tighten payroll dispersion, but any deal likely requires a spending floor, better pre-arb pay, and index thresholds against revenue growth.
Small market owners argue ceilings level competition. Big spenders counter that investment fuels stars, ratings, and postseason gates. Caps can protect margins but risk underpaying peak talent.
Players will press for earlier free agency or enhanced arbitration if caps enter. They'll want guarantees that young contributors aren't subsidizing owner certainty with suppressed earnings.
The luxury tax already nudges behavior. Some clubs hover just below thresholds to avoid surcharges and draft penalties, effectively creating a soft cap through tax psychology.
Broadcast revenue uncertainty complicates negotiations. With regional sports network turbulence, owners may seek caps to hedge volatility, while players demand transparency on true cash flows.
Lockout risk is leverage. Owners can test resolve, players can mobilize public sentiment and savings. Fans endure uncertainty, and local economies absorb ripples from dark stadiums.
If a cap comes, expect loopholes to dominate strategy, option structures, bonuses, and creative deferrals. The smartest front offices will arbitrage whatever rule set gets ratified.
Don't overlook a floor. Without a floor, caps can entrench frugality. With one, rebuilding teams must still invest, which strengthens union support and helps competitive integrity.
Indexing matters. Tying ceilings and floors automatically to league revenues prevents stagnation, avoids mid-CBA renegotiations, and aligns incentives for growth across owners and players alike.
Netting it out, parity seekers want predictability, players require fair growth participation. Any workable model blends caps, floors, earlier pay, and transparent revenue indexing.
The union's red line remains freedom of movement and market-based pay for elite talent. Expect fierce bargaining and contingency planning near that 2026 deadline.
Fans crave clarity. A transparent roadmap could preserve goodwill and keep clubhouses focused on performance rather than the calendar's bargaining countdown.
From clubhouse economics to campus marketplaces, let's turn to NIL and the highest valued college athletes heading into 2025 to 26.
Different stage, similar tensions, market freedom, guardrails, and the quest for fair value under evolving rules and expectations.
NIL valuations guide expectations for what top athletes might command from endorsements, collectives, and social campaigns, though actual contracts vary with performance, engagement, and local market appetite.
Football quarterbacks, elite basketball guards, and standout women's stars with strong social followings typically headline lists, blending on-field excellence with measurable digital reach.
Remember, valuations aren't guarantees, they're benchmarks for negotiating leverage, bundling rights, and forecasting campaign ROI across regional and national brands.
What's driving top valuations this cycle? Conversion data from social campaigns, performance in marquee broadcasts, and collectives' appetite to retain rosters amid portal volatility.
Women's sports continue surging. Strong attendance, robust streaming, and distinctive brand alignment create premium partnerships that outperform follower counts alone in certain verticals.
State-by-state rules still shape the field. Disclosure standards, school policies, and enforcement priorities influence how openly valuations translate into signed agreements and deliverables.
Collectives have evolved from one-off deals to multi-year frameworks with performance triggers, community appearances, and content bundles that reward consistency, not just viral spikes.
Top quarterbacks still command premium valuations given program visibility and sponsor alignment, but savvy brands now diversify toward emerging sports where authenticity delivers outsized engagement.
Athletes increasingly bundle IP, personalized merch, podcast appearances, and clinics. Packaging multiple touchpoints can justify valuations above a simple post-per-dollar calculation.
Risk management is real. Contracts add morals clauses, content review windows, and deliverable calendars to ensure ROI if performance dips or transfers reshape local relevance.
We're also seeing athlete-led media studios turning nil into recurring series. Sponsors by narrative arcs, not isolated posts, which stabilizes income and deepens audience loyalty.
Compliance remains foundational. Clear disclosures, tax planning, and agent diligence preserve value and protect eligibility as enforcement matures and standards harden nationwide.
Bottom line, nil valuations reward performance, personality, and professionalism. The biggest winners convert attention into reliable deliverables and multi-channel storytelling.
Sustainable value beats spikes. Long-term partnerships, community alignment, and consistent content outlast single-game heroics when brands evaluate renewals and growth budgets.
For athletes and brands, diligence today prevents disputes tomorrow. Clarity in scope, timelines, and metrics protects both sides as the marketplace professionalizes quickly.
That's our look at MLB's cap calculus and NIL's rising valuations. Different systems, same question: who captures the next dollar, and why?
Follow the incentives, and you'll find the playbook. We'll keep tracking negotiations and valuations as numbers evolve and strategies adapt.
Send us your questions on salary models, NIL strategies, or data you want unpacked on future episodes. We love digging into specifics that matter to you.
For now, keep your eye on the numbers and the narratives. We'll be back tomorrow with another data-driven deep dive.